So HMP Fosse Way is unique in many ways. For a start, the build itself, you'll see that the windows are barless, which was actually a psychologically informed aspect of the build to be able to look at the horizon and affect mood. There's a number of initiatives here similar to that throughout the jail itself. And actually the population and the setup and how we deliver here day on day with the regime, all prisoners here, irrespective of length of service and sentence type, are all housed together with a fully integrated regime which we title Offence Neutral Strategy, which better supports them upon release on the external community. The relationships with both HMPPS and the Ministry of Justice have been exceptional from day one, and that's from the point of jointly touring the grounds when we were all walking around in 6-point PPE to have the place built in the first place, right up to the prisoners arriving and right up to that point in February where we became full. The reason it's gone so well, I believe, is that we have expedited that ramp up to the point that we took prisoners after only 4 days rather than 13 weeks as per the contract. And then we further supported the population crisis within the prison estate here in the UK by taking 90 prisoners a week as opposed to 40. The joint working between all parties has enabled this to happen in a safe and decent way at all times. We're also doing lots of voluntary work with the local community so that we've got that sort of a bridge between the external and internal community ourselves. So here at HMP Fosse Way, we are well underway to delivering everything expected of us within the contract and beyond. An example of this is the social value targets and sustainability piece, led by Anita Clark here, where we're already achieving zero to landfill. Another one is the formal audit we've just had on our instant reporting systems, which was our first formal audit with external validation, where we achieved 98% green.
Fosse Way being a Category C resettlement prison, it's about identifying prisoners that are coming towards the latter end of their custodial journey, identifying what needs they've got and preparing them for reducing the risk of reoffending and release into the local communities. Activities at HMP Fosse Way is all geared up around the reducing reoffending pathways. So we're looking at engaging people through education, training, employment, identifying needs around accommodation, engaging people with the families, ensuring that appropriate visits are taking place, and generally having the connections with local communities that will support and reduce their risk of reoffending. It's very important to note that the resettlement team at HMP Fosse Way work closely with the offender management unit, identifying risks and putting provisions in place to reduce those risks, supporting people through the gates into our local communities. In the industries building at HMP Fosse Way, there are a number of opportunities that prisoners can access. Industries such as Caterpillar Simulator, doing excavator work that sets people up and gives them the platforms and mindset to work out onto construction sites. It also gives employers a bit of satisfaction knowing that somebody that they're potentially taking on has that solid understanding of the work that's going to be required of them. There are other opportunities such as in the barista coffee, where we're giving people customer service experience, working with the general public and providing a service. These skills all support them when they get out of custody. A lot of people that come to Fosse Way have never had opportunities or the opportunity for employment and never had the skill set. This allows them to take that out into the community.
So as a partner being with PCE, working with Serco at HMP Fosse Way, my role here is a tutor within the industry section, and I'm teaching the precast fabrication of concrete for the inmates we have currently serving time here. This benefits regarding their teaching aspects, that we're doing icebreakers, CV practicing, as well as the on-the-job experience within HMP Fosse Way. So the main benefits for the prisoners serving time here is a certificate of works complete, and that is to show their experience of everything they've been hands-on with within Workshop 5. From there, we've got schemes with the warehousing as well, so they can go and achieve a forklift license. And a future plan for us with PCE is to have a tutor come in to train their construction site certification scheme to allow them to access sites once upon release.
Milton Keynes College delivering 30 prisons nationwide. HMP Fosse Way is the newest one of these, where we deliver collaboratively with Serco. We deliver services such as qualified education courses, library services, information, advice and guidance services, and we also deliver employment coordination. It's incredibly exciting mobilising a brand new prison from scratch, but it also comes with lots of challenges. For example, mobilising the 60 courses that we have here and also the staff it takes. So one of the challenges is working with the awarding bodies where we deliver. That would be ensuring that our qualifications meet the needs of the learners and that our learning environments are fit for purpose. For example, our construction courses have the right environments that mirror industry standards. We've had overwhelming feedback from learners that's positive about the courses that they have received at Fosse Way. We provide courses in English, maths, IT, personal social development and vocational courses such as construction, warehousing and barbering. Prisoners overwhelmingly enjoy the more practical courses, but they also value the more theoretical courses because they understand how it supports them with their rehabilitation upon release.
Here at Fosse Way, we aim to achieve zero to landfill, and we're looking to do that through our waste management recycling workshop. To help us achieve our sustainability targets here at HMP Fosse Way, it will all happen here, the epicentre, our waste management recycling workshop. We have a team of 30 men working in here. They go out in teams and collect the general waste from all over the prison. It then comes back here and is then sorted on site. It's split into different categories, whether that be cardboard, metal, general waste, plastics, and our food waste is then converted through a biodigester into compost, which we will then reuse on our gardens around the prison. I'm really proud to say that through our waste recycling workshop we're already achieving zero to landfill, which is a great testament to the work that we're doing over there, but also 98% of waste that goes through there is either recovered, recycled or reused. I'm really excited about the next phase of development here at Fosse Way. Part of my role is ensuring that we give back to the local community around us. I'm really pleased with how that's gone so far. Considering we've only been open a year, we've really engaged with some really key groups. So linking in with Leicester City in the community, Leicester Tigers Foundation, but not only for our staff, but also for our prison resident group as well. So we supported Leicester Tigers Foundation. We had a couple of staff running the Leicester 10K in March. On the following day we replicated that here for prison residents, so we have 20 prison residents running the 10K here. The event organisers kindly donated official medals, so running medals for all of the prison residents to receive after they completed the race, and together they raised £500 towards the Leicester Tigers Foundation.
So at HMP Fosse Way we're hoping to achieve rehabilitation for our prisoners, but rehabilitation comes in different sizes and different measures. For some, it will be not offending again, it will be getting housing, it will be getting a job on release. For others, it may be the more simple things like learning to engage with others in a decent and appropriate level. It may be learning to tell the time, which is something that they were never taught to do in the community. It's about improving people's opportunities upon release and making sure their risk is reduced. We can measure this through our safety outcomes and our data that we capture every day, and the overall culture and environment of feel at Fosse Way. At HMP Fosse Way, the culture that we're endeavouring to achieve is one of learning and positive outcomes. We want our staff to know that it's okay to learn in this environment. It's a very fast-paced environment with a lot of things to adhere to. As a senior leadership team, we are visible, we're approachable, and we want our staff to know that we will support them through the difficult days, because in turn then we'll have staff that will stay with us and will then be the source of mentoring and support for our new generation of staff. The long-term benefits to this will be having an environment that's supportive of rehabilitation, but also a staff group and staff culture that believe in these outcomes and really work towards high levels of safety standards, reducing violence, reducing self-harm, making sure that our staff assaults are minimal, and the rehabilitation into the community will be as best it can be.